It's going to continue.
Rock and roll.
Okay, there it
I like
goes.
it.
I don't know what happens. It's like we always get that feedback.
I kind of love it.
It's like that. It's like it ends, and all of a sudden the spirits come out and make it continue playing. So.
Everything is paranormal. Come on.
Yeah, everything's paranormal. I want to welcome everybody tonight to the show. You gotta welcome everybody. Hello, welcome to the show tonight. The Seekers Chronicles Paranormal Historians, and
we are
here's my
live.
Lovely host Kim and Jenny. So,
hello. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Everybody good? Hey, okay. So,
good.
You're gonna ask. Go ahead. What, you have something to say?
You know the question. We don't even have to ask it.
How was your weekend?
First, it's how you doing? How was your weekend? That's the way.
How your weekend doing?
It's go Kim. You go first. I like when you go first. There we go.
Kim first.
Oh, for what I did this weekend? Well, I honored our good Lord with a lovely day of rest on a very rare day of rest on Sunday. So that's what I did.
You rested. Wow.
I rested on Sunday.
That's amazing.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
That's day's rest. You're supposed to rest on Sunday.
Yeah, but if you know Kim, it never happens.
You're supposed to rest on Sunday.
Well done.
Not Kim. Kim's always working. 7 days a week, 24/7.
Nobody rests anymore.
Day and night she works. Day and night. Yeah. So we have our friends here tonight. I had an investigation.
Somebody asked me I'm from Long Island. No, I'm not from Long Island. I'm from Queens.
Okay. No, she
Long
said.
Island's
She said, "Love you,
Look,
Anthony."
I'm a Queens guy. Thanks for asking. Okay.
Yeah, close to Long Island.
Well, we're on the island, but as we grew up, the Long Island people, and then it was the city, and they used to come in. There was always animosity amongst us.
Different.
Yeah, it's a different. The Queens people are different. Yeah, anyway. We're a little different. We're different. You know what I'm saying?
I had an investigation. I can't
wait
to tell you about it.
All right.
Where'd you go?
Yeah.
I went to the Ritz Theater.
Oh, yes, right.
I went to the Ritz Theater in Haddon Township, New Jersey. Our very own Parasite. Yeah, our residency for Parasite investigations. And we had really interesting night. We had 2 presentations from Frankie and Anthony. One on spirit therapy from Frankie.
Yeah.
Interesting concept. Yeah. I mean, not interesting, fascinating concept. And then, Anthony did his explanation of his MEGS system, which is, something we can get into sometime when we have him on the show. But so we learned, then we investigated, and you know how that goes. We have a good time. Beautiful place. And we've got a really, if you'll indulge me 10 more seconds, we have a really important event this weekend. We have My Haunted Manor, which is someplace we've been in Columbia, Pennsylvania, with Daryl Marston and Jeff and Trey Bader. They are coming live to the Ritz Theater this weekend, having My Haunted Manor live. Tickets, there's a few left. If you're interested, I'll put it in the comments.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Come.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a nice event.
Oh my God.
I'm going away this weekend. I'll be up in Pennsylvania. I'll be in Eagle Lake, my place. I'm leaving Thursday.
You, though.
Oh no, I might leave Thursday. I might leave Friday morning, depending. Because I got to get somebody to watch my grandson when I'm not here. So, it's
I agree that both presentations were awesome, Todd and Carmela. You're right.
That's awesome.
Todd, we had the Cocos there. We had Ron Iacovetti and Lourdes Gonzalez, and let's see who else. We had 2 other Parasite members, Matt and Lori, and a couple others.
Yeah, I mean, I seen the pictures. It was pretty cool. I'm a New Yorker too. Okay.
Yeah, that's what
New Yorkers are in the house.
I would love
wisely.
those presentations if they were like online. You know what I mean? Like if it could be like presented online too. So it's like
If
you're live
only.
and could be all over. I mean, obviously we wouldn't be able to be there live for the paranormal investigation, but I know there's so many places all over the country. I would love for some of these to be an option online because I could have been able to be a part of that. I would have loved to have heard about both of those systems and the
well,
therapy,
fortunately they were recorded. They were recorded, so hopefully that will help you in the future.
Yeah, how do we get access?
Guys, but
yeah. Well,
That's
I'll check
awesome.
in with them. I'll check in with them.
But if you're anywhere near New Jersey, Philadelphia, come out this weekend. Support My
I
Haunted
recommend
Manor.
that. You know, I recommend that. It's an awesome event. It's great people are going to be there. So yeah, and it's a great location.
Yeah,
fantastic location.
It is beautiful.
I got about 4 or 5 different pictures of spirits that I drew from that place because I seen them all over that place. They like playing games, peeking out on you and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So
we had a really active night. It was good.
So we got some great guests tonight. We got fantastic guests. We got really good guests. Yes, we got guests, Kim.
I know you're getting sick of us. Okay. Let's bring on the guests.
I mean, yeah, we want to announce the guest. Go ahead, Jenny. I'm not stealing your job.
I can. No, it's fine, and I can pronounce it just as well as you can this time.
I know.
Tonight we have a guest that many people know and love in the paranormal field, and we're thrilled to have them. We have Pamela and Stephen Berry with us tonight.
Hey.
Welcome.
Let's bring them in.
Hello, guys.
Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having us. Steve will be right back.
We have Pamela Berry tonight.
Nah, Steve will be right back.
I'm kidding. I know.
Steve will be here.
We sent him on an errand.
Yeah, he's picking up the pizzas for us.
Yes.
The pizzas and the cannolis.
Where was it?
Hawaiian.
Okay.
And remember,
so
one wasn't.
Okay.
So I went ahead and I threw that one in the trash, and that was a little bit.
So we have a paranormal investigator here who lost his equipment. So Steve's like trying to help him find it. They found it.
I found it.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. See, they never stopped.
Moved it.
Yep. So Kim doesn't know where you are, and the audience don't know where you are right now. So I'm just going to put it on the screen very quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is it.
Yeah.
The Hoover House.
Oh, the Hoover House.
The Hoover.
Awesome.
Like the vacuum.
Like the vacuum. I was going to say,
yes.
This is a place where people stay regularly. Yes.
Yes. It's an awesome location. I haven't been there yet, and I kick myself for that because I've been wanting to go there.
I can't wait to hear
last couple of years, and I've been invited there a couple of times, and life gets in the way. That's it. But yeah.
Oh, I know how that is.
Yep.
That's Lourdes right now. Hi.
I'm back.
Lourdes is
You're
the
in the
house
house right now, right? You're in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. You're in the house right now because this is making much more sense now. Perfect. Perfect.
I love psychics. They're like, it's all coming together.
So right behind us is so do you want me to say what we are or anything about it, or should I be quiet?
Oh, you want to try to get a reading off that, Kim, right now, or you want me to throw you a picture?
Wherever we go, it's fine. Wherever it goes naturally, organically.
So the Hoover House. You have any of the history on that, or?
I'm sure they do.
So the history here, hey Ron, is very, very easy to find because we were in assisted living. So if you put a name in and hit obituary, you're going to come up with a plethora of people who lived here. So behind us is we have twin parlors. When you walk into the door, the right-handed parlor had 5 residents. Now this is what they were licensed to have. It doesn't mean that they always had that amount of people. So they were licensed for 5 residents back here. On the left-hand parlor, 5 residents. We're in our beautiful bar area right now that is a winery. This was their living room. Behind this is another area that's our breakfast place and our coffee bar. There were 5 residents there. On the next floor, that's our Kings. Right above us was where the Holzer. That was the kitchen area when it was a nursing home. Mm-hmm. Then we have the Keystone. There were 5 residents that were licensed there. Then Hoover was licensed for 5. And then on the next floor, our bedroom had 3 residents. Perimeter had 2, and Rosebud was licensed for 1. Downstairs in the basement, it was called the Coal Mine. It was an illegal bar up until like 1980.
Ooh. Illegal.
Well, yeah. This is totally making sense because as I was looking through one of the photos, I'm seeing these old women, like really, really, really old, but modern. And I was like, oh, they're still just like walking around. Yeah. So I that's interesting. That would make sense if it was a nursing home.
I do have pictures of some of the stuff you said. I took it off your off the Facebook page.
You steals them. That is stunning.
That is nice, isn't it? This place looks beautiful. I was looking at all these pictures. I'm like, I got to get there.
So did the furniture come with the place?
No.
Right. Okay.
So is that what's behind you right now?
That's the other room.
That's the left-handed. Oh. That's the twin parlor, but that's on the left.
Okay, but it's similar. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm trying to.
That's the room that's behind us now.
That's what's this here?
Now,
that one, yeah.
Right.
This has all been brought in because it's now people stay there, right? Now people can stay there.
Yes, we're a bed and breakfast.
Okay, yeah.
We're a bed and breakfast. We're a winery, and we do investigations.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you got the winery, you got the spirits, and then you have spirits with the spirits.
But we do not. We don't mix the two. We don't mix the two together.
Okay.
Well, if you do mix the two, you get a lot more spirits that way. You get double the spirits.
You would. 2 for the.
This is nice. I mean, this place
also
is
double the trouble.
Bad.
Yeah.
Look at the
that right there. That's gosh, that looks so different. We've really did things a little differently. So that was the kitchen that you're looking at right there. That's the Holzer.
Well, that was the bedroom.
That's Holzer. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And for our viewers, did you say where this is?
That's right.
So we are on the retreat end of the Battle of Gettysburg. We're in Waynesboro. So the Confederate Army, when they left Gettysburg, they came through Fairfield, past the David Stewart Farm, which was the largest Confederate field hospital. They went on to Monterey Pass Battlefield. The soldiers called that Mount Misery. There was a huge battle. They had 40 miles of wagons coming out of Gettysburg, ended up in here in Waynesboro. Confederate Army held Waynesboro for 15 days.
Wow.
And did they use this as a hospital at the time, or did they use this for injured soldiers?
It wasn't built yet, correct?
No, correct. It was not built yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
1912.
So Cornerstone was started in 1911, and the Hoovers moved in 1912.
But was the land used as where soldiers pitched their tents and stuff like that, or stayed there?
That I do not know. Yeah, that I don't know. But the entire town was taken over by the Confederate Army.
Yeah.
One of our restaurants called Frank's, it's a pizza place. The Confederate Army, it was a dry goods store at the time. They pillaged it on the way into Gettysburg, and they pillaged it on the way back out of Gettysburg. General Lee was in our square. They called the square the diamond. He met up with his best friend, Georgie. So we do history walks through the town.
Awesome.
Awesome. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
What
That's
else?
very nice. So who is Hoover?
It's really cool.
Who are the Hoovers?
Who are the Hoovers?
Who were the Hoovers? So they were a prominent family that they were farmers in the area.
Yeah.
His brothers had built
Like
other
really
houses. So
farmers.
Percy Hoover, Daniel Hoover, they were all amongst the community.
Nice.
Hmm.
I figured they had something to do with farming in
That's
that
right.
area. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
large house for farmers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. He was very well to do. There was it's called Pond Bank, where they owned a lot of land. And now Pond Bank is where people go Bigfoot hunting, apparently. I don't know. I went down there once.
Fun fact.
Once.
There's the first fun fact.
I
of
went
the
there
night.
once and I turned
Really?
around and came home. It was creepy. It was
Oh,
creepy.
Was it?
yeah, I bet.
Oh, wow. But
It's
I mean,
funny how that happens.
Gettysburg,
Right?
that whole
Like
area, it's crazy. It's like how they just came in and the Confederates engulfed everything and then
Yeah.
came in and then had the Pickens charge and all that stuff. And they
Mhm.
still lost. And the reason they say the reason they lost, and you probably know, it's because the Confederate Army, the general said, let the guys sleep alone an extra day. And then the Union Army had a chance that night to take over the hills, all the hills area.
Right.
And if that's wrong, let me know. I don't want to tell a false history.
No, that's true. If the Confederate Army would have gotten Little Round Top or Big Round Top the night before, the whole trajectory of the Civil War would have been changed.
Because during the battle, they
Yeah,
kept on trying to get it, even from behind. You know, they're coming up the hill and they were shooting down. And, you know, since you have the high ground, you're going to win.
Right.
And with the cannons and everything. And yeah.
Yep,
you know,
they came
you
with
stand
a
up-
fish hook through town and tried to go the back way, but it still didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah. That was for 3 days. And how many years now for the Civil War in Gettysburg? It's what?
1863. So you do the math. I'm not very good.
So it was 50 in 1863.
Hold on, I have a phone.
Yeah.
Wait, 2025
Wait,
minus
what's the question?
2, 3,
I'm gonna
4. I don't
guess.
have that many
How long it's
fingers.
been?
162 years.
162.
Yeah, if it was 1863,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
162 years. But
July
actually,
1st,
we,
2nd, and
The
3rd.
Civil War, it was
We are
2 years
going up.
before the Civil War was over.
yeah,
Yeah, the Civil War kept on going
Right.
after that. But you had
Right.
Lincoln come in and do the Gettysburg Address right in town by that tree.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I mean, there's so much. I mean, Gettysburg has so much
Yeah.
unbelievable history.
Gettysburg and beyond. People forget about the retreat end of the Battle of Gettysburg.
Mhm.
And, the Confederate Army thought that they were going to be arrested. It was a mass.
Antietam, too.
Yeah, Antietam, that's before the battle. But it was a mass, just, they were just crazy to get out. And then people in Fairfield are like, why is my front yard haunted? Well, because that was the way that a lot of the Confederates came up. When they got to Monterey Pass Battlefield, Custer was there. Almost all the generals from Gettysburg were here fighting on this mountain. It was called Mount Misery. And the way that the mountain is, the roads and the path, they're historically marked, but they're exactly the way they were. So when you're walking up these paths and you're doing an investigation with the historians, which they welcome, you are on that ground that those battles happened. Custer was at the top. You can go up and you can see the trenches that are dug in, that the army was down in. You could do EVP sessions up there. It's amazing. It's forgotten history. They called it a quagmire. So it was raining. So on the July 3rd and 4th, and all of the soldiers on both sides were wearing these Goodyear raincoats. And there's one in the museum down here in Waynesboro, and it's scary looking. It has it's double. It kind of comes over the top and then it goes down thin, but both sides were wearing the exact same thing. So the Union Army was like, okay, draw a sword. Whoever has a sword raised high, that's Union. Don't shoot them. So when we go down there, we kind of try to step into the history. So we have some flashlights and we go up into the trees and we do the lightning. We've gotten some really good evidence down there. And we're raising money for the battlefield. We're raising money for Monterey Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And that's true. Nobody knows about the other parts, like Cashtown, Cashtown Inn.
Cashtown's amazing.
I know. We were there and the doors were shaking and stuff in the middle of the night and beds were being unmade. My camera, I had a camera in the middle in there, and I had it faced at the door because the door kept on opening on us, the outside door. And the camera, my son and I were sleeping, and I reviewed the camera actually went up around the doorway, back down to the same spot. It moved by itself, and it was so crazy because when I got up, the camera was the same position. Yeah, that was crazy over there.
Thank you, Ron. A lot of historians stay here at the Hoover House because we're 20 minutes from Gettysburg. We're close to Harper's Ferry. We're close to Antietam. Shepherdstown's not that far. So they kind of do here. They stay here and they do their day tripping.
They go, yeah. That's so you're like a central location to all those locations.
That's a hint.
For other spots.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Awesome.
That being said, almost every weekend's booked until August. So if anybody's interested in a weekend stay for investigating, the number here is 717-521-7465 to secure a date. So
is that on? Is that it?
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll hide this. Sorry.
I have some weekends in October. I can't believe I have a couple in October, but
ooh, that might sound good.
Yeah.
Jenny, we gotta look into that.
I know you gotta plan.
I just want to get this. I want to leave this so every people. Yeah, this is going to be it's a great location. I like to see everybody get there. Like myself. I'm sorry.
What's going on May 24th at the Hoover House?
May 24th. So our friend John Larson was under the house. And
get him? Is he in the closet?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So our friend John was under the house and he was fixing our pipes under the house, right? For the hose. And he comes out and he goes, "We have a problem." And of course, this old house, I was like, "Oh no, what's the problem?" And he comes with the bottom of a femur bone. And I'm like, I have to call the cops. So we called the police.
Yeah.
The police said it was old. They didn't want it. And he says, next door was Cochran Family Graveyard. So of course I go down the rabbit hole on that, right? So I type in Cochran Family Graveyard and I hit direction and it says walk 90 feet. Turn right. It takes you right to where the graveyard was. And then doing the history of that graveyard, it was like from mid 1800s to early 1700s to mid 1800s.
Okay.
And it said few headstones remained, and they put the days in on top of it.
They did what?
They put the days in on top of it. So that's what was under the house. So on May 24th, we have Andrew Darling, who does dinosaur bones in Wyoming. He just moved here. So and then Steve found this is a pelvic bone.
Where's the camera?
I'm right there. So the police were like, they don't want it, but I don't feel right that they're on display. So they're packed and they're put away, and they've been preserved by Andrew Darling. So what he does is he digs up dinosaur fossils and bones in Wyoming. He just moved up here. So he preserved them. Cool. He's going to get under the house because he knows how to dig things and not break them up.
Right.
And then our plumber who was under there, John Larson, and We have 2 police officers that are going to be here also. Mike King from Ghost of Shepherdstown, another police officer, and then Beth O'Brien. She's going to be here to read any bones.
Perfect.
I'm hoping that they don't find any.
Yeah.
But at least
Because how do you reinter
right
that? Because
there.
I don't know this. To me, it looks like a child because, it's the bottom of, the femur. It's kind of small.
Yeah.
But how do you, with dignity and respect, bury that? I don't know how, because I don't know any of the ancestry of that person.
Right,
I don't want to separate that child potentially from a parent. So that's why they're going to go under the house and with dignity, with respect, and see if there's anyone else under there.
And you don't know those bones are from the same body.
History of this land.
No.
Huh?
No.
I couldn't hear. Kim, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I cut you off, Kim. I'm sorry. Repeat.
What is the deed history of the land? Have you looked into see what the deed history of the land is?
No, I think it was just, there was nothing here. It was just an empty lot. So there was not a,
Because I would check into the deed history of the land.
I'm on the Historical Society board and we can't find anything. Now, across the street and down, there was a field hospital that a house stands on now, but that's not ours.
Huh. I mean, there's got to be somebody who's an expert in that, who has gone through what you're going through, right? Like you reach out to other people who've gone through it, found bones, how to properly reinter it.
Yeah, well,
I'm certain that there's other people who have gone through it.
Yeah. And you could also go to a doctor and see what age of the bone, too. But that's, that's crazy.
I guess I would try and find out if it is a burial, and if, you do what you feel is right, but if it is, then leaving it there. But I mean, if it's possibly like a missing persons case, I can't imagine
no, that's why we called the police. Yeah, that's why we have.
They said no.
Yeah, and they don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Too
That's
old.
interesting. I feel like, they're just saying it's too old. What is too old?
I don't know.
He said if I would take that in my hand, I would just crumble it. It's very old.
Okay.
So I was like, do you
because
want
if
it?
it's old enough to be Native American, then that's a whole other story. How old are they saying it is? Because if it's Native American,
well, they didn't take it, so they didn't
age it like a carbon dating or something, or okay.
It's more of a guesstimate that's old, but that's interesting.
Yeah,
and under the house, that's crazy. And that might be one of the spirits that's in the house too.
I hear you.
That might be one of the spirits in the house.
Yeah, we're having.
If you have multiple bones on there, that might be some of the activity inside the house.
I thought I
Could
knew
be
somebody.
Very well could be. So it's our house, crazy. then another old house, and then it's the Days Inn, and that's where the police officer said that it could have been runoff, could have been unfortunately an animal bringing the bone down.
Right.
Actually,
you don't have any
that has happened on my property before. I literally looked over and my dog is gnawing on this enormous femur bone. I live on a postage stamp in northern New Jersey. There's nothing has been buried here other than cows and stuff like that for 100 years. I don't know where he found it. I have no idea where it came from. All of a sudden he's gnawing on this femur bone. It was this big. So the only thing we could think of is that an animal found it and put it in our yard. I have no idea. We have a fenced in yard. It was very bizarre. But it was a cow.
You were meant to find that, maybe. Yeah, well, she's a veterinarian, so she's like, cow.
Yeah.
The cow.
The cow.
And there's no Native American burial mounds or anything around you or anything like that. Obviously you had,
not that we're aware of. I am of Native ancestry. So
are you one of the ones near there, like Seneca?
No.
Conestoga?
My great grandmother was in the Pink Clan.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you originally from Pennsylvania?
No, she was from North Carolina and West Virginia.
I was gonna say, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like gonna say,
Long
yeah,
time.
Wonderful.
yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
And during investigations, has anything ever come up that something's buried down there? Has anybody ever reported, like, because sometimes, we'll get stuff on, whatever buried, basement, whatever, things like that. Has anything like that ever come up?
Or like maybe on TDSC?
No, not yet.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, it's something to ask, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely, like, the plot thickens, right? Like the story of the house.
Yeah.
Man,
But I don't have those bones on display here.
No.
We take them out and we'll show people, but I don't feel that would be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
It might spark more activity too in the place.
Yeah.
I think it would be if that was my grandmother or my
of course.
relative, that would make me angry.
Yes.
If they were on display.
They're on
Of
display.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, we always ask the question, how did you guys get involved in the paranormal? How, the first starts and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
So, we jump to everything else before we even ask our questions. It's like, it's one of those shows that everybody, it's like they're so excited to have you on, they want to ask you everything.
So I'll go first. I'll go
Here,
first
come
and then he can. All right.
Yeah.
So I've always been involved in the field. My grandmother would say, "Are we going to have our Ouija board sessions this weekend? Or are we going to have seances?" Like, I honestly thought that everyone did that. I thought it was normal. So it wasn't like a pivotal thing that happened to me to throw me into the field. I guess I've always been in the field without knowing, that was a thing. I really thought it was normal. So
and now it is normal.
It is. And I used to get a new Ouija board every year for Christmas. So
Oh, wow.
I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Now, do I use a Ouija board during investigations? I do not, because people who are coming to our investigations, like, I don't even have one here in the house. They're down at my store, put away in a box, because I don't want it to influence anything in the house. Am I afraid of that? I am not, because I believe that it's a tool. And I believe if you use any tool, whether it's a REM pod, a static pod, a motion pod, especially a voice recorder, everything has to be done correctly with a good intention, open and closed correctly. But, Hollywood kind of got a hold of the Ouija board. And so I don't want to influence or scare anyone. So my things are packed up down my store and not even here. But so I haven't used one in a long time. But
that makes
good childhood memories.
Oh, I bet. I used one as a kid too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would use a candle and ask questions to the flame.
Oh, yeah.
So we did that.
Right? Like, can you make it flicker? Oh, yeah. I remember being like 8 years old and you're watching it for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
I think I saw it move.
And then I got interested in Reiki, found Lilydale, took classes, got my Reiki master in Gettysburg, my healing mastery in Lilydale, and now I am fortunate enough to be able to be a teacher in Lilydale.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's up in Lilydale.
That's impressive.
So yeah,
Kim works.
So this is everyone's homework. Go to Lilydale this summer. That's your homework.
I love Lilydale.
No, it is so charming. It's just so adorable.
It is.
Yeah.
It is
And
absolutely.
then go to the Hoover House. First go to Lilydale, and then after August, go to the Hoover House.
Yeah. First the bash.
Believe me,
Come to the,
you're going to get a lot of
The
calls
bash,
now,
definitely the
trust me.
bash. No, of course, we're going to be
Steve,
talking
how
about
did you get involved in the paranormal?
I was kidnapped.
You were kidnapped.
I was
Oh, really?
kidnapped
By a
and put in the
ghost?
tomb, and then that was it.
He was a jokester.
Put in a tomb.
Yeah.
No, my mom
I've been
belonged to
warned.
the Audubon Society, and the first spirit I ran into was the High Point Ghost in High Point, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I got into it. We were up there,
High Point.
and they brought a
Ghost.
picture of that spirit against a tree up there, and got me
Nice.
involved.
Yes.
Tell me what you heard.
Well,
What is the High Point
we're
Ghost?
we're doing grave rubbings.
Is that a Native American at the point up there at High Point?
She's like a lady in white up there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. The
But
High
they got a
Point
picture of
Ghost.
her in infrared film. The guy was taking pictures of ferns, and she was standing by a tree, and you see right through her.
Wow.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's,
I missed
so
it.
you've been in the paranormal for a
My
long
mother did grave rubbings, and we went and did grave rubbings, and her and I we tried to find the oldest ones we can find in the cemeteries. We were back in this woods, way back in the woods, and she's doing rubbing, and we hear "Get out." She goes, "Oh, that's really funny." I'm like, "It wasn't me." She goes, "What do you mean?" She goes, "That wasn't you." I go, "No." Then we hear "Get out now," and we just, okay, we're out of here. And there was no one around.
Don't
us.
have to tell me twice. How
Yeah.
old were you? How old were you when
Then
this
I was
happened?
12.
Were you? Oh, wow. That's so
Yeah,
young. That's like Anthony age when he
Yeah.
was seeing his first apparition at 13.
Yeah,
Yeah,
13.
not-
18,
Actually, I
okay.
have the recording probably still. It's in my
Yeah.
toolbox. Yeah, I don't know what's going to play though. It's a tape. It's on tape. The recorder had tape in it, like a little.
Neat. Okay.
Yeah,
Cassette?
yeah,
A
cassette.
tape recorder.
Yeah. I
You
remember
showing
those
that.
days.
I've used those in investigations. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you go out there, we get the microphone,
Tape
you got the
recorder?
thing, and you go,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
I'm
the
dating
old days.
myself.
I still like some of that old equipment, so I'm enjoying some of that old equipment. You know, I still like my stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Steve does build equipment. You want to show
Yes.
anything? Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be nuts.
Ooh.
it's a motion cross. So,
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
so when motion
Okay.
comes in front of it, it'll trigger. See the sensor,
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
Oh wow.
and you got sound too. You shut the
Nice.
sound on or off.
Optional. I love that. I love that. In case you're not
So-
looking at it.
Nice.
And then
That's beautiful.
we have the ghost pod, and then a round pod, it's a round pod.
Oh,
So batteries are dying. Just you play with them here.
yeah, right.
But
Yeah.
it's ghost pod on it.
I love it. What do you call it?
Ghost pod.
Pod.
Ghost
And you want
pod.
to change the battery. Switches on the bottom. And
Mm-hmm.
you can take the battery out real quick by just pulling that little lever down,
My eye.
and the
Oh,
battery
nice.
Oh,
slides
that's
in,
pretty cool. Yeah.
and
It
then
pops
you
in.
close it.
9
Could
volt.
you do, show,
Yeah,
show
9
me that
volt,
again?
no-
Oh, there's
no
actually a
screwdriver.
compartment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a compartment in it.
Then we made
Nice.
it with motion. Same thing with motion.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So you got both?
Yes, both. Yeah.
You got a REM pod and a motion pod.
Yeah. And then we have the
Okay.
fun.
I love the
I like the
colors.
motion pod.
Ready for
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah, me too.
Motion pod's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Oh, I can't get it at a light.
Oh my gosh, it looks
Pac-Man.
like
That is, no, I can see it's a ghost.
That's
yeah.
that's the go.
Yeah.
Is that the ghost from like Pac-Man? Yeah.
Yeah, from Pac-Man. Yeah.
Waka,
oh,
waka,
yeah,
waka,
good,
waka, waka.
great. I did it.
You know, it's can't get him in the camera.
This is green. This lights up.
Yeah, it's glow in the dark all around it.
Oh, I
That's
love that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And then,
the dragon box.
And then
a dragon box. I don't know if you can see.
Dragon
it.
box.
There's some light.
Ooh.
You can't see it. There's a dragon on top.
Oh, let me turn the light off a minute.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Get that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
you can't
I
see it.
seen all these at when we at
It's
the
like you have to get it just right.
where were we?
Hanover Tavern.
Anova, yes. I seen them. That was everything was so. I was like, wow,
Oh,
that's so cool.
wow.
That is so
And
cool.
That is beautiful.
These are for sale. People can buy them.
Absolutely. The same number, 717-521-7465.
I'm gonna throw it up there.
And
Now.
this, we can change the battery in this real quick.
And is there a website too, or just call?
The lid slides right off. The battery's right there.
So our store
Nice.
was the Gettysburg Ghost Exchange for about 10 years. We were in Gettysburg. When we moved to the Hoover, Steve's like, we got to change the name of the store. And I'm like, I don't want to. So it didn't make sense. So we did change the name. So it's called Historic Haunts of Waynesboro.
And we got the cross and Mempod too.
Perfect.
That's so cool.
So I did put the phone number in the comments if anybody's looking for it. But
Yeah, I did put it up there.
Okay.
Yeah, and you could buy them at the when you have events. If you're at a certain event, I know.
Or call the number. I do ship. Shipping's not an issue as long as it's in the continental United States.
Okay.
Continental. So only 48 states get the privilege.
I don't know.
Yeah, New Alaska people, don't be calling.
Only 48 states. We don't want those the cold ones or the ones too hot down the road there. Hawaii.
So Pam, there's a question for you here from 305 Paranormal. I think it's Jenny's question. I'm going to put it on the screen. Can you read it on the
Okay.
I very well could. I think everyone, I think all of our energy, even when we live in a place or visited a place, we always leave our thumbprint on it, whether it's good or bad. I think that can happen with day to day, Okay, so I'm when malls used to be really prevalent, I would, be walking the mall with my kids and I'd be like, oh, I love that person. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, come on, let's get away. Like you're reading energy all the time. So I think that's kind of why like malls were like a hotbed of activity for a long time.
Yep.
But yeah, I think absolutely. Like if you're in like any kind of place, I know that I've left my mark throughout Gettysburg Battlefield. I know I'm hoping that I left my mark in Lilydale. I'll definitely be here at the Hoover House when I cross over. I love Gatlinburg. I'll be somewhere in Gatlinburg,
Right.
In
the Smoky Mountains, that's
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. They're starting to really talk about it in the quantum physics, the entanglement, literally anything and everything you've ever interacted with. There is always and forever will be an interaction with whatever it is. Can be.
And I think that's with our families, with loved ones, with people that we, I think we have a soul family and that we come back together. I mean, if we didn't, wouldn't that be sad?
Let's stick
my
with
mom's
the hope
with me
that
all
we
the
do.
time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
When I'm having a sad day, like I know my father's like, don't you give in, he pushes me because, I'm from Baltimore City. Like I'm from like John Hopkins Hospital area. Like I'm from like the hood and I know what it is to be without. And I know what it is to have that blessing of grace. And I think when we can give that blessing of grace to others, that's what drives me. That's exactly what drives me.
That's awesome.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I went to Johns Hopkins for a master's in public health, so I had to go there for quite a few times, and it was always an adventure.
That's my neighborhood.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
That's her hood.
I never did. I ever think I'd be living in a home like this. Never.
No, never. How about you, Steve? Did you think you would, Steve?
I owned like
Did
7
you grow
of
up in
these
a haunted
places
house?
before. And back in Hollywood days.
Am I gonna get
No, I didn't.
I have
Yeah,
a Steve too, Pam. Just so you know, I have a Steve too, and he's just as much of a jokester. My husband.
I remember
Steve. Yeah.
the first time
So I'm
one
not
of the
even
first
phased.
times I came to Gettysburg, I stayed in a bed and breakfast, and I said to the innkeeper, I want to be an innkeeper. And she said, be careful what you wish for, because you never get a break. You never have a vacation. And I'm like, you're on vacation all the time. You're in Gettysburg.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Bed and breakfast is a lot of work.
It's a blessing.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you go to Gettysburg in the first place? You know, I mean, I can see you got hooked.
I came to Gettysburg with my children. It wasn't a very far drive, and I would come with my mom and my kids. And it was a place that I felt drawn to. And okay, people are going to say Pam's the weird, but I felt peace and solace here. Like I felt like I needed to be here. I was drawn, and I knew that I could not leave my kids in Baltimore because they would have become statistics, and I was not willing to have my children's statistics. So I was like, well, I love the energy. So we didn't live in Gettysburg proper. We lived on the outskirts of Gettysburg, and my kids went to an amazing school in Upper Adams. It was the scariest thing I ever did and the best thing I ever did, because my family was like, we'll see you. You'll be back. And I said, no, I'll be back to visit, but I'm never going to live here again. Like I'm going.
Try getting rid of
to Gettysburg. Too much.
Yeah.
Well, good for you for following where the places are calling you. It's so important, because there's a reason why it's calling you. Yeah, it's so important to follow that calling.
I'm so glad that I took that leap of faith, because this is how I got here. I had the Gettysburg Times, and I was looking at places, and I was like, I found a place that I wanted to look at, and I had just gotten my income tax. I gave my landlady first month's rent, security deposit, and I had one more month's rent in the bank. And it was up to me to get a job, make it work. My kids were watching me, and I was in very close to the place that called me. So if anybody, do not stay stuck. If you're stuck, climb out a window. If a door's locked, don't take no for an answer. If you know that you're somewhere and you're not following your life's journey.
Right.
Do it.
It's funny. Last week we had a guest last week who's very much like that. He always says, screw it, just do it. He's like, you don't have he's a movie maker, and he was saying, if I don't have the money to make a movie, I make the movie I can make with what I have, rather than not make it.
Yeah, exactly. The worst piece of advice I ever got was fake it till you make it. And I really thought about that. And I was like, no, face it and get through it. I'm not going to fake it. Face it.
It's like giving your soul away. Like, okay, let me do what I got to do to make it.
Yeah, it's like pretending until you're there. But I'm going to remember what you said. The scariest thing and the greatest thing that happened to me. And I honestly feel like that always goes together.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Agreed, Jenny. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. And success is on the other side of fear. You have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Draw from your soul and your heart and just face it.
I agree. And I think that seeps into investigating a little bit.
Absolutely.
We might have some fear, but we're, that what we investigate and learn is worth it. We get it back tenfold, kind of thing.
Because we're helping.
I want answers.
We could be helping loved ones from beyond, because someone's, so I collect portraits of people. And
I love that.
I have a lot of people. John Zaffis saw my collection one time years ago. Can I cuss on this or not?
Yeah, of course. Go for it. I love it.
He said,
if you're talking about John, you got to curse, because that's what John does.
He goes, Jesus Christ, Pam, are you the fucking soul collector? And I was like, oh my God, John, don't say that. But I do. I collect people. I have people all through the house, but they're forgotten. And I think that's a tragedy in life, that we forget our past loved ones. My grandmother always said, when you stop talking about someone, they die for a second time. So I really want my legacy to live on, good, bad, or ugly. Like, you know.
Yeah. But it
Where,
is what it
you have a
is.
book? Did you write a book about the Hoover House?
No. Maybe
Not
I should.
yet.
That's
Good
interesting.
Next.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm not a good writer, though. I can speak like my heart and soul, but I don't know that I could put it down and keep people's attention.
Record it. You can record whatever
Yeah,
you're
of
saying
course.
and then transcribe it. I don't know. It's just an idea. I know a lot of people
Record it
feel
to the
like
AI.
a legacy or like
Yeah.
remembering people in books.
Right.
And
AI,
so that
Have AI write
I've been
it.
telling Steve, because
Or
Steve passed
AI,
away. He passed away in 2015, and when he was
Ron's
laying
writing my book.
when he was laying in bed recuperating, I was writing like what he was saying. I wasn't writing it. I was just putting down what his thoughts were. So I have like, because you forget things because he's recuperating and he's so I have all that. So he needs to get his book written.
Yes, he does. Yeah, that's one of those things that you put off and you put off, writing a book.
Yeah, I've been putting it off for too many
there we
years.
go. His NDA experience. Yep, this is what Ron's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them going out to you guys and doing their thing.
That's cool.
So
yeah, and other people are gonna, and Steve, other people are gonna read it and go, yes, that happened to me, or yes, that's similar, or this.
That's
actually,
what we do
no,
when I
but
do the
this
lecture.
happened
We
to me.
ask people if anything like that happened to them. So I want to see if anything matches. So
Right, because that's research. Yeah, exactly.
One of my favorite NDE books is, I love this book. It's Dying to Be Me by Anita Morjani. It's so inspiring, this woman's story and her NDE. And I mean, I obviously believe in NDEs full-heartedly. They're a real thing. And there's so many books on them, and there's so many, but the stories about, like, there's research on it. I don't really need to see the research. I believe it. I'm with you. I want to know your experience. That's why I love this book, this Dying to Be Me, because it's just like, I want to know how it was for her, and I would love to know how it was for you as well too. So
right, your
Powerful.
personal experience.
Well, Steve, what got you to go to Gettysburg? Why are you out there?
Pam.
Oh,
she
Pam?
wouldn't come to the Poconos.
No,
I had to move from the Poconos down.
So
yeah.
So she.
So true love.
I don't know about that. No, I'm kidding.
That's the best answer.
Yeah, here. Pull this out your nose.
Yeah, just put that up her nose. Hey.
So Steve and I got married on the battlefield. What we did was we had like maybe 10 friends. We went on Little Round Top. We went into the New York Monument in the castle. We got married. The same day we had the Gettysburg Ghost Exchange store opening.
Yeah.
And when people came for our grand opening, they had wedding cake. We were like, surprise! This is our wedding reception.
That's fabulous.
And they were like, what?
That's fantastic.
I had a manager. She drove through a blizzard to see if I was still alive when I had my heart attack.
Aww.
We were dating at the time, and I had a heart attack up in Scranton and Milford, PA, and I had to go to Scranton.
Right.
So I died 3 times in the ambulance and then 50 times in the hospital.
50 or 15?
She got up there if I was going to be alive when she got there.
50, not 15. 50, 50.
53 times I was shot back.
Oh my God.
I drove my little PT Cruiser up to see him.
I was dying every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds.
So when you go, that's why you go in the dark.
Wow,
yeah,
show off.
Exactly.
Show off.
Between working on X-ray equipment my whole life and then dealing with
really
radiation getting into my body, I don't know.
Yeah.
I glow.
You go a little bit, yeah.
I mean,
we've seen you glowing a couple times walking by. So,
right.
You don't need a flashlight no more.
We just ignore him. We're like, oh, that's Steve.
So that's
that's not a ghost. Not a ghost.
Not a ghost.
Kim.
He's asking what part of Jersey you guys are in.
What part of North Jersey are you in, Kim? He asked you.
Booton, just north of Morristown.
Oh, you're in Booton?
Yeah.
Yeah, by Butler.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah. Yep.
Kind
2
of
towns
area.
down. Yeah, Butler's just a little north of me. Yeah, absolutely.
He's from Jersey. I tease him all the time. Put it in the drawer.
I'm from Jefferson.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Jefferson.
from-
Yeah. Just a little bit
Yeah.
to the west of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big town. Jefferson's a big town.
Put
A lot
it
of
in the
women.
drawer.
Beautiful.
I was on
land.
by the West Milford side, not
Yeah.
the Pac-Man.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's okay. So
Milford is
Jefferson is by
lot of
West
stuff out
Milford.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they touch.
Okay. I live in Somerville.
Oh, I know where that is.
Mhm.
I know where the Queens are too.
You know what Queens
What'd
is?
you say?
The Queens.
The
The
Queens.
Queens.
You know where
Where you
Queens
from?
is?
Where
Yeah,
you
New
are?
York.
Queen.
New York.
Queens, aren't you?
Queens.
I'm in Queens.
Yeah, that's what I
Hey,
said.
where
You're
you from?
Originally from Glendale, and then now I'm in Fresh Meadows for
Nice.
30 somewhat years. So
I don't know where that's at, but I'm like, that's nice. It sounds nice,
Right.
right?
sounds nice.
Glendale.
It's good. I can go out any time of night and go get myself a hamburger or food. I like
Yeah.
way out. Every time I leave New York, I get shell shocked. Every time I get out of investigation, everything's closed. Over here, over here, I got 24-hour food all the time.
Of course.
And I need food.
Me too.
He's always like, I gotta feed the cells. Feed the cells.
The fat cells.
Look
gotta
at
fill
Ron.
'em.
Steve
Everybody
Young.
brings
Yeah,
him
so he sent
food.
him back.
You
Yeah,
know,
for those fat cells.
Oh,
I can't
God.
say that I've never had ice cream for dinner because I have.
Oh yeah,
Quite
I mean
a few times.
we're adults. We can do whatever we want. Ice cream
Yes.
for dinner, absolutely,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Hey, once I turn
Absolutely.
60, I do whatever.
So, I'm telling you, Ron Iacovetti, my dear friend Ron, he has given like 20 comments about your lectures and your experience. Like it must be beyond.
You gotta
because-
This is
Yeah.
Lourdes.
Yeah,
Ron,
That's
yeah,
Lourdes.
and-
and
No,
Tanya.
but Ron,
Yeah.
but Ron too. Ron's
He
lecture
joined me
at
on the
Hanover
last one,
Tennis.
Hanover, and it worked out perfect. I've been working with Ron,
Yeah.
also trying to get his, what do you call it? Oh, boy.
TDSE,
Yeah, that's
the
it.
digital seance experience. Is that what
Brain
you meant?
fart.
Hey,
Um,
hey, no, Steve, I forget all the time, and I'm
He
always
calls
with
it-
them.
I'm used to the old name, so I got used to the new name.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah, so I've been working with him with some of the top sound people in the U.S. I had him come out here and he met with them, and they've been like astonished by what he's done. And can't believe it. Like
We all are.
those voices should not be there.
Chucklemancy.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
We
Yeah,
agree.
Chucklemancy.
Where is our dog?
He's running around.
Yeah, he and Lourdes.
That's funny.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, in who I remember at the Paracon, we were out there, and you guys were talking, and then I'm sitting at the table, goes, I'm going to go with Steve now and talk. I'm like, you're selling books. How am I going to sell your books? I don't know. They're asking me which one's the best book. I said that one.
yeah.
I mean that one. That's
You just have to be like, yeah, all of them.
that one.
Yeah.
That was
They
the
are
best.
all good.
Then all the rest,
I'd like
and
the
they're
cover of
like,
this.
When we did our
what's this one about? About
Well, we did
ITC?
Hanover.
Paranormal.
When I did the conference with
ITC.
Ron Day in Hanover, we found out one thing. We pulled two other people up on stage with us that had
Mhm.
NDEs, and we all came to the conclusion we're not scared to die now. Like we
Mhm.
died, so that doesn't scare us at all.
Interesting. You all
Yeah.
had that in common. Wow.
Every one of us. Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if that's a universal thing. What in your book did it say that, Kim?
Oh yeah, she is absolutely not afraid to die now. She knows exactly what happens on their side. It's a beautiful,
Exactly. You
loving-
do. You know what happens, and so it
There's
doesn't
no
bother you.
question. And to be honest, being a medium and having communications with spirits and stuff like that, I it's ingrained in you to be afraid of it. Like it's like cult, it pervades culture, everything. It's like, it's the worst thing that could ever happen to you. And you just have a different perspective on it. It's not
your energy. Energy does not die.
It is not the end. It is just the next step in a long journey. Long.
As an electrician, you learn that with the electricity, it's energy, and if you keep it in a wire, it goes straight. But as a nick in that wire and you touch it, you're gonna get shocked because the energy is always trying to find another location. It's always trying to find another point.
Right.
So I guess maybe when you die, it's like that nick in the wire and it's trying to find another way. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't. It's always there. Doesn't matter. Electricity or any kind of sort of energy is always going to be there, even after we're gone. I feel, and a lot of people feel the same way. So,
right.
I want to bring up the bash.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to show some stuff on the bash.
That's our new T-shirt for the year.
Oh, I love it.
Not with the date on it, but do you see? So it's going to have the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, of course, then Lincoln, and then it has the picture of the cannon. But you see that light at the bottom?
Yeah,
that's the light of hope right there, and that's
it's like a lantern.
Yep, it is. But that represent hope, and the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash is a weekend of hope and healing. So that light represents that hope. It's burning in the dark. It's lighting up your dark.
That's
awesome.
Beautiful.
I love
great.
that.
Yeah, I like the cannon with Lincoln and everything, and the moon. In the moon, looks like there's a face in there. Did you guys put something in there, or just?
No, that's
I'm just seeing the investigator.
Just answering Mary in the comments.
Yeah.
So,
no, that is our graphic designer. He just kind of
that'd be a little lighter.
Yeah, it'll be lighter too. It's not going to be as dark as that.
No, I love it. I just love it.
Cool.
And it's July 25th through the 27th at the Eisenhower Hotel.
Yeah.
And this is the tickets.
At the door only.
Tickets, the dates.
$20.
Yep. You get a wristband, so you're there the entire weekend for $20. $10 goes to Pennsylvania Wounded Warriors, and $10 goes to H4H Foundation, which is Batman. And Batman has a $150,000 Batmobile. He takes children for their victory rides who have battled back from cancer. And he also works with children in crisis right now in schools.
Very
fortunately,
nice.
4 years ago, the funds that H4H got from our event had to go for a casket. And that's how he supports,
but what two amazing causes.
Mm-hmm.
We also ask everyone to please bring at least one unwrapped gift for a child, and that's for Dana's Pink Wishes. And that goes to a child whose parent has a cancer diagnosis who they couldn't afford to give their kids Christmas.
Nice.
It's just, you know what? This field, I'm just going to say, this field is amazing. It's because of each and every one that comes through that door that the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash is successful. It's not us. It's not us. Nope. It's everyone. Everyone as a community coming together for that cause. And it just shows me how truly this field has such big hearts. We go through some stuff, but this field is truly
the bash is also amazing. A lot of it is paranormal teams.
Yep.
So you come together as one big team.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're helping. Yeah. You don't see a lot of big celebrities there. You see a lot of teams.
We have some.
Yeah, I know, but you don't
have.
But
all of those celebrities, they come and they're donating their time,
which is amazing.
Oh, that
awesome.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unusual and it's amazing.
Right.
Yeah. Last year was my very first bash.
Well, I hope to see you again.
I will be there again this year. I already got my room. The first minute that you put it up, I requested my same room again.
We'll tell you in a little bit. We'll tell you a story about her room there.
Maybe you can check for me.
I think so. We're in the Eisenhower and the Aspire Conference Center.
Right.
So we have, I think, like 25 or 30 rooms through the entire
complex left
through both of them. So if anyone wants, they did take it down. So now you have to call because they have such few rooms. So the number for that is 717-334-8121. So just call and say, I want to come to the bash, give them the dates that you want to check in. And that's how you get your room for the year.
Okay.
I've been going to the bash, I think, since the second one. And the person who introduced me to it was Eric.
He said, "Can you get a shirt from the bash?"
Yeah.
Can't be there.
Mike King introduced me to Eric.
Get
me to go to the Gettysburg Bash. And I've been going since. I love it. And I've been had a table.
Remember that time I pulled your leg, Anthony?
Oh yeah. I get there, I'm packing and I go, "Where's my table?" "You got a table here?"
Radio, yeah.
I didn't have no table for you.
You can get it.
I got all my stuff in my wagons and everything. It's like, what?
Nightmares.
She's trying to.
I was like, your table's right over there with your name.
I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Hey, I got a table, no?
I love it. Yeah, that's Ron. The owner of our network. So we were definitely
okay.
I will definitely get Ron a shirt.
Thank you. You got a shirt, Ron. Just let her know what size and
And I will definitely mail you one, Ron. Since he can't make it this year because of his health, so we'll definitely hook him up.
That's sweet of you.
He drove one year 25 hours to you guys.
He did.
25 hours.
25 hours, I'll give him a shirt.
Wow. Did you just hear that? You get a shirt for free. You drove 25 hours. You get
25 hours. And he was and he would go on the truck stops and fall asleep,
Oh.
And then get up and then continue driving and stuff like that, And he's at the truck stops and people be knocking on your window and
God.
Yeah, so 25 hours to get to you guys. I was like, wow. So
that's impressive.
I mean, and the bash is not only just, the bash, it's the bash with the daytime with everybody going there, but you got a lot more going on.
Yes.
And I love this.
Oh, cool.
This week, one day this week, I'm working to get our lectures and all of our other activities up. I'm just waiting for the chef to give us our menu. So as soon as he gives me the menu, I'll have it's not a VIP party this year. It's going to be, what are we calling it? Like a champagne.
Oh, you guys came up with the name.
Yeah. So it's going to be like heavy hors d'oeuvres. The chef is coming up with an extreme menu. So, and everybody gets rum punch for free who buys a ticket. I know that.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've got 2 bands that are going to be playing during it. So that's going to be $75 a ticket. And that again,
that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to definitely go to that.
It's like it's getting bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
We started with 13 vendors. Like, I never imagined that it would be this.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to leave the window. We ran out of room. We were running out of room. And
the first year was at the Gettysburg Ghost Exchange. And what was that restaurant?
Pike.
The Pike. And this old man comes and he has a John Deere tractor. He was retiring. He went from Lancaster to California, back to Lancaster. We were his last stop. And he said, "I don't know about this, but you guys are onto something really good." And he had every state he went to. He was a veteran. And he was like, "You guys got to continue this." And he was kind of that driving force behind. I was like,
nice.
I don't know. It was just, we just hit on something on everyone's heart. And everyone just wants to be a part of it. And that's why it's successful. Just because of that. The greatest gift is love. And there's so much love at the bash.
You can feel it.
You can.
feel it in the halls. You can feel it with the, the tables and walking through and everything. And everybody's like, even
All
if
the
you don't know
toys
people.
that come for Dana's, like you just see that, it's there. It's just right in your face. You're like, well, all these kids are going to have Christmas.
It was a lot of toys last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice. I love it.
The year before that was real.
Yeah, there's
bad.
Dana's pink wishes.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting that up. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're going to have some food trucks. We have a food truck that's run by a veteran selling some food. Then I have a food truck coming up from Baltimore with crab cakes. And then we have a pulled pork that comes.
Redemption barbecue.
They come every year.
They come every year.
So I had the pulled pork last year. That was good.
Yeah.
I had the grilled
He comes every year.
Oh, that was good. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and then we have the escape room. That'll be there again.
Yeah.
Escape room. I had to leave early last year because
my family from Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got the head of the what was the one, the trucks that from Overdrive? That was pretty cool.
That was
Maximum Overdrive.
And the Bears, like I said, it grows every year. And Batman, that guy with that suit, he has this big, like a rubber type suit on.
It's unbelievable.
And it's so hot sometimes because it's in July, and he'll wear that whole day just for the kids. And it was like unbelievable how he just does that without taking a break in between and just taking them for a ride in the Batmobile and everything. And
cool off, I would.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be like, go back to my room every 15 minutes just to get the air conditioning.
Well, if he can't make it, Anthony, we're putting it on you. You're going to have to wear the Batman suit.
I could wear a fat man suit. Not Batman. No way I'm going to be running after nobody.
Nobody.
The fat man suit.
No way.
I would have the horn and the thing, a big head. I'd be like Batman after he retired. Whoa.
Here's the goblin head. I don't know if you, where's the camera?
Not really.
Oh,
good. See it? Where's the camera?
There it is.
There it goes. Yeah, we can see it now.
There you go.
The goblin. Yeah, that's so cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I mean, I really.
It really
when I
was
first seen it, I was like, "That's great."
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, of course. I got my hotel room already. I got
Me too, hopefully.
Yeah.
I know I have a room.
That's what.
Hopefully the same room.
Tell the story. Tell Steve the story about your room.
Long of a story. Everybody knows the story in the
Eric,
audience, but
what's his name? The guy that Adam? Who was the one that talked to you?
Eric Galligan.
Al Garrigan.
Eric's a good friend of mine.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
He told me that you guys investigated a little bit.
Yeah.
And the one room, I think I mentioned it to you, at Hanover, about the room that she was in, where that we the night before she woke up the next day, she came down for breakfast with me, Ron and Lourdes, and she had hand mark on her wrist. And she starts telling us a story that she had a dream of somebody grabbing her, and she had finger marks.
Well, I didn't notice them. I just said I had a nightmare about being grabbed and pulled out of the bed, and I didn't sleep well. And then Ron looked at my arm, and he went, "Oh my God, like your arm is all like dotted with stuff." And I thought I did it, like I must have tried to pull myself back. But then someone reminded me that when you're dreaming, you're not moving. You're just thinking that you're pulling it. You're just thinking that you're pulling your arm. You're not actually pulling your arm in your dream. You're just dreaming that you're pulling your arm back. And then I couldn't get it right. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't get my fingers lined up right. And Anthony walked up and he went, and it was perfect. You know what I mean? Like it was somebody else grabbing me. It wasn't, I couldn't line it up. Anyway, so we decided to investigate the room, and it was amazing. We got so much in that investigation. I mean, so much communication. So it was really cool.
And that was in the Eisenhower?
In the Eisenhower.
And that's the room that I mentioned it to you. The guy looks out the back
By the
window.
pool?
I'm not
Cool,
saying
yeah.
the number because I asked for it again.
Wait, hold on. Was
So I
it
don't
by
want
the
anyone else to
pool?
get it.
Was it by the pool?
I know which room it is.
Oh, I think I know what room it is.
It's the room me and
Right.
everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
They,
Yes. Yes, we invested.
Yeah.
I won't say what room.
No, I know.
A man.
but she wants it.
It was a
But-
man. A
They-
man. And we got so many EVPs there. And he said his name was Daryl.
Mhm.
Daryl?
I won't say what room.
Yeah.
But I know the room.
Yeah, I know what room. That's why I asked her if it was by the pool.
Well,
They-
if I know anybody with connections, maybe they can make sure I get it again.
Because we
You
want
know
to
what?
investigate that.
Honestly, you should call and make sure that they have that secured for you.
Yeah,
As
just
soon
ask
as
them
you,
for that room. They'll
put
put that
it
room
up.
number to you.
Yeah, they'll sign it for you.
They'll sign it.
Yeah. As soon as you put it up, I put my room in and it said special requests and I said I want room this
Oh, good.
XXX.
Okay.
So
She
hopefully I was
mentioned
the
it to
first
me
ask
about
for it.
what happened, because I had to leave, so I wasn't there for the investigation.
We did
So-
the TDSE in there
Yeah,
in the
and
room.
they did that night and everything, but I seen like a pictures of the room, and I came up with I seen the person that
Oh.
Nice.
actually did the damage, and then they told me. Then I found out later on that there was a woman attacked, and the psychics that were in the room, and everybody said that there was somebody attacked in the room and bringing up all. There was it was motorcycle stuff. I didn't know any of this. I just drew these out of what I seen.
Yeah, you were separate.
Well, I got the
That was
room
pretty
number on
cool.
there. I better hide it.
Yeah.
Then I seen a woman on the bed that a woman, and I this man, I got his name as the dog man. Okay.
But that
But
could have
the
been
woman
his
that he
nickname, Daryl.
attacked
He said,
was laying
"I'm
on the
Daryl."
bed. And yeah, well, I got Dogman. And I seen a woman laying on the bed because I took a picture of the bed, and then they told me that they got that a woman was the psychics and also the digital seance also got experience and about a woman being attacked in there, and everybody went in different times and got pretty much the same thing. I didn't know any of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen a woman laying on the bed, all beat up, and so I drew it.
It wasn't
So-
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This when I drew this was so emotional. So it was very emotional when I drew that. So that's the room that they hopefully we get this year again, and we'll do another investigation and
That
stuff.
area, all before the hotel was there, that area was all a field hospital.
Oh,
Really?
interesting. We got the feeling more like it later on, like bikers, maybe like 80s, 70s, 80s, 70s.
More like
maybe.
70s. I felt.
Yeah, but I mean,
Very well
I don't get feelings. I don't get feelings, but I got lots of EVPs.
That,
Like,
so
what do you want to? It's like, what do you want to do? Why are you doing this to Jenny? And it goes, I gotta get her. Like, okay,
Ooh, got ya.
yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah. So
I
let's
was
go
also-
back to that room.
so like, Jenny's like, what are you thinking?
Yes. I'm gonna
She's
get
like,
with you.
so you want that room
I
again?
think
Yeah.
we've got
Yeah.
enough evidence. we gotta experience this again. Okay.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
Yeah.
I slept there
I
by
told her the night
myself for
before, I
4
said,
nights, 3 nights.
what before if you're gonna go in there
All
and
alone.
say, why don't we put a camera in there? Because I don't need no camera. So
Yeah,
you put a
next
camera
time.
in there and see. No, I don't need
Yeah.
no camera. Okay, fine. I stay on
Oh,
the
I
other
wish
side.
I had. Who knew?
I had the
That's
nice
the-
seat.
That's the ass
We
fire.
stay
So-
around the pool. Absolutely.
I'm actually like
Yeah, that's where I
two
stay.
down from you.
Yeah, we're like right. We're like at the corner. Like you're.
We're going-
I don't want to give it
I know
away.
exactly. I know
Don't
exactly
worry,
where you
yeah.
mean.
Jenny,
I know. I want
everybody's
that
gonna be
room
partying in
again.
your room.
Only because I'd like to investigate it again. It was really good investigation.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And if
That was
anybody's worried
Quick,
about
quick.
me, I was told to change beds and everything
Yeah,
would be
I'm
okay.
a little worried about you.
And everything was okay when I changed beds.
Mhm.
And sure enough, all the equipment would go off on one side of one bed and nothing anywhere else. So as soon as I moved to the other bed, no problems. Plus, I was
Well,
like,
it's
Daryl, you and I
weird.
are going to get along.
Well, it's weird to me, like thinking about this. Why would he be there if she was the one that was injured or murdered? Do you know what I mean? Like, why would he be there?
Steve can answer that, maybe.
Unless
because I think you got somebody angry there.
That he kept
Well, we
bringing
did.
people to as like a serial kind of situation.
Right. Right.
That would be
Steve
what I would imagine.
investigated.
Yeah, he's usually seen looking out the window towards the pool.
Right. Of that room.
You can see him sometimes in there. I never seen him, but Angie has.
Yep. So
Okay.
I was, you know where the bridge is that connects both of the hotels?
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah, tell me what
I
happened.
had my pocketbook was a backpack at the time. It was brown. And I'm walking with my granddaughter and we're walking and all of a sudden I got pulled back and my backpack is back there. And my granddaughter goes, yeah, what just happened? And I'm like, I honestly don't know. But I didn't want to scare her. I'm like, I don't know. Let me just go get my purse. So I went back, I'm going to say 10 feet. Went back. It was like cut.
Yeah, it was perfectly
cut.
Like someone cut it.
I'm like, this was my new purse.
Didn't rip off or nothing. It was like someone slipped
Perfectly
it.
cut.
Holy shit.
Well,
Ron Yacovetti just called it Motel 666.
I saw that.
Yeah. But Jenny, I've had that sensation of being dragged off the bed before at a place. Couldn't wake up, feeling like I was being dragged off.
Yeah.
It was terrifying. This wasn't at a it was actually the place I first had my first experience was in New Hampshire at a ex's house. So it wasn't like a hotel. I wasn't there doing an investigation. But I've definitely had that feeling of being like dragged
Being
out.
attacked in your sleep.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah.
We got a question.
There's a question here for you. Yeah.
Anybody can be talking about aliens and UFOs?
Not this year. Last year we had that.
But there'll be groups there, right?
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
There
So
will be
plenty
groups.
of people to talk to.
And really, we have lots of, I don't want to give it away, but we've got lots of really good speakers and roundtables. Two of the different roundtables are going to be one's geared toward, well, two of them are geared towards veterans. So what I really envision is the veterans really sitting with their peers and networking together, and they can close the door or they can invite whoever they want in. But I want all veterans welcome to sit at these two different roundtables. One, there's going to be a licensed psychologist there helping. Again, networking, healing journey. Shut the door, do your thing. Let's get this. Let's get everybody healed, or just talk, or whatever they need to do. And then the other one, it's like, well, both of them, all veterans are welcome. I don't care what branch. It's all veterans welcome. Then the other one is a women's roundtable, and same kind of thing. I want whoever is led to go to the roundtable. Everyone's welcome, and everyone. I think I would love to see people networking, healing, talking, meeting new people,
Right.
Maybe catching up with an old friend, maybe people who haven't talked in a while, maybe getting some healing done between us all. That's kind of
I love it. And that's the vibe of the whole thing. Like, from the minute you walk in, that's the vibe.
Yeah. But there's going to be lots of
congratulations on that.
You know, people networking and crying, laughing, whatever needs to be done.
Yeah.
Hey,
it sounds
you got to go through it. Like you said, got to go through it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No shortcuts, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's for sure.
Have you ever looked into like any past lives of maybe why you're drawn to Gettysburg?
So I had one past life, well, two of them. One of them said that I was a doctor in Gettysburg. I'll have to look and see the name. Then not so sure, but okay, that's cool. And then I had a different past life regression, but that didn't take me to Gettysburg at all.
Well,
But-
the doctor actually makes sense
Okay.
because it's so an area like that obviously needs a lot of healing, a lot of healing in the land and the space and the time, and it can
Mhm.
draw people
That's
who
right.
you've already said you're a master Reiki healer that are naturally healing the space just by being there. So that
Good
would
point.
actually kind of
Good
make
point.
sense to me that you could have been a doctor before there too, in that healing vein.
I have to look that name up because I do have it written down in a little journal that I used to keep.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I like it.
Well, the Bash has always been, always networking and making new friends and hanging out with the old friends.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't get to
Sure.
see some of these people until you get to Gettysburg once a year, and there's good people.
That's exactly right.
And I love going there because I can have a beer and a cigar with people that, I haven't seen all year, and we know each other. We might even just meet because we're on Facebook together or some kind of social media, or just meet the first time and people coming together, and
Yep.
people with the same thought, same space in their mind for paranormal, and just enjoy it,
Yep.
and that's what
Yeah,
it's all
a
about.
No,
You
I
know?
agree. I
And-
agree. I've met so many people there who I knew on Facebook, but I never met in real life, and it was great.
Yeah.
I have
In the
questions.
flesh.
I have questions about the Hoover House. Can we go
Sure.
back to the Hoover House,
Cigar.
Yeah, I do too.
please?
Go for it. Go
Yeah.
for it, Jenny.
Can we
Oh,
go
go
back?
ahead, go
Can we
ahead.
go back to the Hoover House?
Yeah.
I'm curious about. I want to know all about the hauntings at the Hoover House. Like, who are your haunts? What are your most active rooms? Like, what
Scarecrow, man.
Yeah,
Um,
how long have you been there? Sorry, that's like a 6 questions in a row.
like,
Go ahead. What was
so
your question, Kim? That was a good one. Oh yeah, how long have you had it? Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the Hoover we've been here 4 years.
Okay.
I think the Hoover House is a really good place to learn. I see it as, and people have said this, I feel like I'm visiting my grandmother when I come into the Hoover House. And I'm like, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly the energy and vibration that I really want here. But then you get downstairs to the basement, which was a bar. Not so warm and fuzzy down there.
Not so grandma down there. Okay.
But here, the greatest generation, we
Yeah,
get
of course.
PvPs with that grouchy guy. He says the F word a lot. Steve went up the steps one time and he was sitting in Primrose, remember?
Well, she called me from the basement and said, "There's someone in the Primrose." So I ran all the way up, 3 flights. Go ahead, tell me what happened.
4 flights.
4 flights.
He's like, oh, and he sits down in the pink chair and he goes, I'm really out of breath. I can't breathe.
I started doing EVP session. And I said during
Yeah,
the session, I said, "Man, I'm out of breath from running these stairs." And then he
said, that's effed up.
"Yeah," he goes, that's fucked up." He goes, that's how I replied to my EVP.
And then
I love it.
we were talking about the steps.
Those are our favorite.
We were talking about the steps and please be careful. Do you use the elevator? Be careful with your walker. So I worked in long-term care for 17 years. The elderly are my jam. Like,
Okay.
I dig them. And sometimes, I can be annoying and, I'm sure that I would get on people's nerves, please be careful, blah, blah, blah. And we played it back and it said, effing steps.
He swears a lot.
like, come on, these are a lot.
What's the
Yeah.
name
I
gave
love
him?
it.
I gave him a name.
Paul?
Paul.
Yeah. So he's told us his name is Paul.
I
So-
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
No,
I hear you.
Yeah, I also see the guy with the
So then I saw this
the guy with
guy,
the tall hat.
and I'm not the only one that saw it. So I'm upstairs. The air conditioner guy's here, and he's like, okay, I need you to turn the air conditioner off, on, up, down, whenever I tell you. So I'm standing at the top. So the Hoover room is to the left, and there's a long hallway that goes down the right. And as I'm looking and I'm doing what the guy's yelling for me to do. And out of my peripheral vision, there comes this man, and he has his hat on like a scarecrow kind of thing. And I'm like, in my head, holy shit. And then I'm like, and I looked and my heart goes like this. And I'm like, Pam, you do this. Like, and I'm like, and he was gone. And then I came down and I told Steve, I was like, Steve, like, I just saw this guy.
Remember, and then Heather.
Oh yeah, go grab that.
Taddy and.
So then, yeah, Heather, Taddy, and Katrina.
He said that.
Bring both of those things, bud. Oh, I'm sorry, Baltimore. We call everyone Bud.
It's fine. I like it.
You like it, Bud. So if I ever
like
call you
it.
Bud,
I like it. Then I'll know that you like me if you call me Bud.
yes. So he's going to get these.
You better
two
say hi,
objects.
Bud, to me when I see you.
Hey, Bud. Yep.
Hey, Bud.
So these two things were here in the basement. So when she saw that in one of her readings, she had said, Heather Taddy was like, if I see a guy.
Well, the psychic said.
Yeah, Heather Taddy, right?
No, it was the other one. It wasn't Heather. Heather was with Katrina.
Okay.
The psychic on their team.
Well, show them what it is.
Well, she said there was a sickle.
Oh,
sickle.
And there was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it makes sense because Ira Hoover, he was a farmer.
Right.
Yeah.
So there was some old farm stuff downstairs in the basement, just like kind of like up in the little crawl space down there. And then so the hat was merely like a farmer's hat, which of course I was like, what the hell is that?
Then she said there's some kind of toy that goes like this and then slopes down and curves back up and that. We found it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Just stuff,
That is specific.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a toy.
Wow.
Found that.
That probably had a string on. They were forward behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That's how
Because
you
I
know
remember toys like that. I'm not old. I remember toys like that.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
I am not old.
No, he is. We make fun of him.
Ron Iacovetti told me that I used to when I started, with the investigation and stuff. I started looking for dinosaurs. Ghosts of dinosaurs came to me.
Oh my
So,
God.
but yeah, that's a sickle. That's usually used on grass and stuff like that. So maybe he had wheat. Maybe there was wheat in the back
Put
there.
Ron's comment up that he just put up.
I can't see it.
It says, how about when we work with TDSE?
Mm.
Okay.
This is true. When we had the guy
That's right.
come, the top sound guy, Rick, a friend of mine, came out. We were using his device, and he came over and said, we heard Mexican. And I asked, well, who's the Mexican? And they go, Chucky. Chucky's a Chihuahua. My dog.
Is it
A
your dog?
Chihuahua. That's a Mexican.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
That's wild.
It was
At
so
least this
cool
time
when
it
that happened.
wasn't
It was
Florida.
crystal
She
clear.
gets that a lot.
Yeah, well,
There's Chucky.
we went to
Charlie.
How cute.
the Fort Mifflin, and it kept on calling Lourdes the Mexican.
That's fine.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
what I
right.
was
Ron did
thinking
tell us
was gonna
that.
happen.
every time Lourdes to
Yeah.
say something, they'll say, "I'm the Mexican,
She
the
always
Mexican."
gets
Because I'm not
called
Mexican,
Mexican.
Puerto Rican.
And she's like,
Like-
I'm Puerto Rican.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, but
It's amazing. Like the relevance.
yes, and the fun, and you.
Yeah, we were hoping to see your pup.
Yeah, Steve's looking for him
Ron
right
was
now.
talking about it. I love how Steve goes and
Hey.
gets stuff. Steve fetches stuff.
I know Steve just runs around. That's great. Does he work for
That's
Taco
what my
Bell?
Steve does.
Here it comes.
Here he comes. Hi,
Come on.
We all want to say hi.
Hey,
He's
There
the
he is.
best dog in the
Here's the
world.
Mexican.
hey,
He's the best dog in the world.
hey, you.
Sorry
He's
if
like,
you were
"Oh."
sleeping. You're being.
I don't wanna
He's
be-
like, what's
Everyone
going
to the
on
Beaver
here?
House.
I don't want to be on TV.
Are you sleeping?
Because I sleep.
We're making you famous,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Aw.
We're making you famous.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute. So
Chucky
cute.
just
What a
turned 8
gorgeous
years
color.
old.
Finally, the real Mexican has been identified, Lourdes.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah,
Yes, I imagine. So when are we booking this place, guys?
she has
We have to
open in
call
October. Maybe we should start
717.
talking. Three of us start talking in October.
Give me some
And then we
dates.
can bring
Yeah, we got
bring our evidence back on the show.
Probably have to be
That'd be
Saturdays
great.
for us, Saturday's most likely best for, because it's
Yeah.
a Saturday.
Far
You know,
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like 4 to 5 hours to drive out to you guys from me. But it's
There you
worth
go.
it. It's well worth it. I enjoy it.
Adam wants to
And then-
come. Adam's
Hey,
like, I'm
take
coming.
the Activity helicopter.
Yeah, make Ron and Lourdes come with you, and then
Always.
everyone gets amazing breakfast the next morning, right, Chucky?
Oh,
Yeah, I hear about that. They told me that was a great breakfast.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yep.
I'm there for the breakfast. Well, I mean, I'm there for
Yep.
the spirits too, but like, I love breakfasts.
Yeah.
I'm
I
a
love
Well,
breakfast
of
girl
course. I
too.
mean, if I'm going to be there around the Lourdes, I don't think they have
A choice.
I just grab them and say, "You're going with me, okay?"
Yeah. I
I
know.
know.
Well, pretty much, I jump in their car and I go with
Food
them.
in the morning. Everybody's
Drive
like, "Why is this food so good?" Because I've Reiki'd it.
Oh, even better.
Yes.
It's
I
a,
love
Have Ron
that.
bring necromancy back with him.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't
cool.
know with the name.
I'm
But
trying to get
Adam
him
is
to
like,
reach it.
Adam
He's
is
in
like,
Texas. Adam's in Texas. He wants to come.
Adam's in Texas. He's like, I'm coming, I'm flying
love
up. He keeps saying,
I know. We need
Yeah.
to save a room for you, Adam.
Adam, you got to come.
I think Adam might come to get his
Yes,
cake. I hope. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
That's
true.
what we should call
He
it.
wants you.
PFFT. That's what we should call it. Come here, Charles.
He put a picture of the breakfast in his 4th book. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember he did.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
funny. So what's your favorite room in the house?
Oh my God,
why?
Jenny, are you reading my mind?
Yep.
My
God.
favorite.
Keith.
I love Keystone. I don't know. There's
Keystone.
something about the Keystone. So there's a young man that lives about 3 doors down. And he came up and he knocked at the door and he was like, "Could you please put this back in my grandfather's room?" And it's a picture of his grandfather. I was like,
Oh,
absolutely.
wow.
You come and show me what room. And absolutely, that's going right in his room. And that's the Keystone. I don't know. It just kind of makes you comfortable. So every room has a little book. 3 of my friends were in that room. It's a big king size bed. So they were laying in bed and Stephanie was laying on her stomach and her hands were kind of, just laying. And she said something kept holding on to her hand. And she said to Lori, "Get off my hand. I'm trying to sleep." And Lori's like this. She's like, "My hands are up here, girl. What are you talking about?" So yeah,
But
I
that's
like that.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a nice holding hands.
Yeah, and we get kids, EVPs of kids in that room.
Oh, really?
We've had
That's nice.
nurses knock at the door. We had the one lady who was a hospice nurse. She was like, "Could I please come in? My favorite resident passed away in the room right here, actually." And I was like, "Yes, come and tell me about her." And she was like,
Yeah.
"She used to love to sit out on the
Yeah.
porch, So,
Oh, yeah.
I worked in long-term care, and that not only makes a difference in the resident's life, it makes a difference in your life. And my kids volunteered, so they made an
Of
impression
course.
on that generation. So I think another thing, volunteerism, is so important in a kid's life. So make your kids volunteer.
Agreed. 100,000%.
Mhm.
And you know what? I have to say that my mom is a gerontologist and my sister is a geriatric nurse practitioner. And because my mom was working at a nursing home, practicing at a nursing home, every day after school, I went there and then she would drive me home. So I took the bus to the nursing home. And so I spent all my afternoons doing my homework, getting my hair braided when I had hair, and like, you know, hanging out with the residents. So I'm with you 100%. Grew up with it.
Yeah,
Definitely. It's a family thing with us. We love old people.
absolutely. That's the greatest generation.
Yep.
Mhm.
Beautiful,
It is.
Mary Beth. Yeah.
Yep. So I can
Yeah.
relate to you completely with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're so fortunate to have it be young enough that you can have that living history. You know, we had an experience recently where we were at a theater and we had people who, you know, were in their 90s, but they remembered the early parts of the theater, you know, and sometimes, you know, you're in a 1758 home, you're not having anybody who ever lived there, you know, kind of thing. So it's really, it adds to the story. It flushes out the story.
And that was something.
Yeah.
I thought she was calling me young.
You are young.
I'm 60.
You are young.
I'm young.
Oh, looking good.
I am young here.
Yep. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm young up here, but the rest of me is not.
What'd you say? I didn't hear
I'm
you.
young up here, but the rest of me is not.
He's something else.
Why?
See, I feel pretty old up here. I feel like I'm old.
She's the
here.
opposite. She's young.
The opposite.
She's old. She's opposite.
She's a baby.
Like, I remember telling my parents, like, this isn't how life's supposed to go. Like, this isn't how it's supposed to be. I'm like, what is this?
No, I feel young.
Yeah.
I feel young.
So interestingly, I mean, places where, you know, assisted living and hospice for people who are sensitive like myself is not necessarily a place I'm really drawn to, just because of the intensity of the experiences there. But I absolutely do love being with the elderly. I have like I teach Qigong, and I have like my whole like elderly group that comes into the library, and I just like love them. I just love they're brutal. I'll tell you, they are honest group of people. They are brutal when they want to be.
No filter.
I'm Gen X, so don't ask me if you don't want the truth.
Yeah. And I'm
from
Dutch,
Baltimore, so don't ask.
it. You're gonna hear the truth.
I'm still baby boomer, so.
You're a boomer. He's a boomer.
I'm a boomer. You're a boomer.
Oh, really?
I'll be right back. Somebody's knocking at the door.
Yeah.
I'm a boomer.
Yeah.
Steve, you're a boomer?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 101.
Do people just
I'm born 62.
Steve, do people
Same
just
year.
come over?
Oh, so you're the same age as me.
November.
That's amazing.
I'm
Mary Beth.
August.
Hey, everybody, say hi to Jim Wyrick. He just walked
Hi,
in.
Jim.
Hey, Jim, how you
I was
doing?
gonna say, do
He's
people
coming
just
to
come
do some
over? I
table
love it.
tipping tonight.
Oh.
Wow.
Ask Jim some questions about
see.
table tipping.
Hey.
Jim, I wish you
Hello,
got here
good people.
earlier. We could have
Yeah.
done this.
Yeah, we had done a lot.
We had already obligated ourselves for a benefit dinner for the needy this evening, so that's why I couldn't get over earlier.
Yeah.
Went well though. We
Okay.
made up like 3 pounds of meatballs.
That's
and
nice. Very nice. Very nice.
They could have meatball subs.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
good.
Love meatballs.
That's when I'm done here. I'm gonna be tipping my table over because I didn't eat dinner, and the table I'm gonna be tipping over is gonna be being empty with food. My forks and get tipped over and
my
everything.
God.
So
He's a piece of work. What?
you know,
most
Where
of
do
our
you do it?
tables don't allow us
Where?
to put anything on.
Okay,
Not
where,
even
but
like
where do
a
you do
dolly
it?
or anything. Most of them are very few of them are tolerant of it, but most of them want absolutely nothing on them, and they tell us exactly where they want to be in the house.
mhm.
Okay,
when
that's
they're
what I
not
was
in
going to
use.
ask you. Okay, where do you put them? Okay, that was my first question for Jim. Okay.
And not all of our tables, we haven't been able to identify an energy with all of them. Sometimes when we use them, they are simply a tool for the energies to use. But to really, I guess it's our experience to really be able to integrate that. if the table has its own inherent energy, and it'll come out and identify it, it'll identify its life story, and generally those tables were able to connect with family from the other side of the realm and bring them through. And so we actually, and this is, I guess, from a spiritual knowledge base on the part of the table, there's an ascending order, and the tables communicate with each other. We've had friends who have obtained a table. Generally the table selects you. You'll go into a store and it will actively start. I mean, sometimes we've had them hover. Sometimes they may be hidden behind other items, say in an antique store or sheets. And we get there and you just feeling this energy and you're delving in, and suddenly you know what you were looking for.
You just know.
So we've had people who felt that as well and got a table, and for whatever reason they haven't been able to get it to work at home, so we have them bring it here. And boy, sometimes they've just got some gems. I mean, some really active, wonderful tables. And so what we've done is we suggest, if it's a new table to all this process, if they can just leave it here, and we'll leave it with our higher order tables for a night or two, and somehow stuff gets translated.
That's cool.
And sometimes we've actually been incentivized to, while we're with our regular table, then to connect with the other table by hand in sort of a transference. And that sometimes gets everything started. So there definitely is a hierarchy. Now, of course, all of this is just sort of our beliefs from our experience. But I get a very strong sense that the energies connected with the table, that they've crossed over, they've seen the glory, they've seen the energy there and the love and stuff. And this is sort of like their eternal work, is to propagate and connect this energy. I guess we all ascribe to the belief that energy can't be destroyed. So as we cross into a new realm, we don't know necessarily what that will alter our situation in that position. The fact is that energy is still very active. And over the years, it's really neat. There's a lot of things that have come out that we sort of feel are eternal truths, because we get the constant testifying to that fact. So, it's my testimony to you that we truly believe life is eternal. We've had that manifested and testified to. We believe that families are an eternal unit that have been created for our own benefit. And in that sense, we believe families can be very active in our lives here and helping us get through. Oftentimes, prayer is that mediation. In other words, it's prayer that allows us to activate those energies from the other side, that either friends or family. For those pet lovers in the group, our four-legged friends or two-legged friends or whatever, they are part of our makeup and our power. And very often it's the animals, former pets, that have long since crossed, that are the ones that initiate bringing the family through. And I do believe that that's because their makeup is so pure. They're a pure energy of love. And we've just had we've had situations where an individual is going to be leaving us, and the family will come and tell us, that person's time is short. And in that capacity, they'll often tell us, the term they often use is that family is gathering. And that means aunts and uncles and grandfathers or fathers, whatever the chain is. And very often it includes our childhood pets, or the pets we, came to know and love and grow up with. And we had a situation where this was so. And anyhow, the gentleman in question, his daughter was at the table, and her mother was the one passing this information through and letting her know that her father's time was going to be short. I think it turned out about 6 or 8 months. Mm-hmm. And so in this gathering, suddenly we were presented with 2 French bulldogs. And so I'm asking, did you grow up with these, did you have pets?
Yeah.
And she goes, no. And I said, well, there's 2 here. And I said, the one is telling me her name is Matilda. And I said, does that strike a bell? She said, no. I said, well, would you ask your father when you see him next if he recalls, that? And then all of a sudden she said, you know what? I remember him saying something about having French bulldogs as a child. And so when she asked him, sure enough, one of the dogs' name was Matilda. And
that's amazing.
And it really is. You sit back. These people are strangers. I mean, very often it's a first time meeting. So we really know nothing about them. And it's just whatever spirit wants to bring out. So Steve is very good at deciphering all the spirits. I work with higher energies. I'm sometimes flying to the lower resonances. And so it's very seldom that we have a mischievous or negative energy present. Steve, normally that's only happened a handful of times. And Steve's normally really great about picking up on that. And we broke without giving it recognition. So there's some kind of vetting process that goes on. We think some of the spirits of the Hoover House are involved with that. And that's on a rotational basis. It's not always the same, but very often the family spirits that are going to come through for their loved ones here will actually be down here a day or that in advance. And they're giving us things to ask their loved one. And very often it's that person's having a rough patch in life. It's just a lot's up against them. And they're there. They want to help. They a lot of times it's just a matter of they want us to be able to recognize them and their presence. And sometimes they'll tell us exactly what the clues are for them to know when their loved one is in their presence. So it's that's really why, I mean, for me, and I think I speak a lot for Pam and Steve in this, that's the reason we try to keep the Hoover House going, because I just truly feel it's a special place in that sense. And we've learned a lot. We've learned a lot. Another neat thing we've learned is if your family's going to have an addition, the family actually holds that child on the other side and has cradled that child. And sometimes they even want to name the child. We've had that situation present where we've had a pregnant to-be mother at the table. And in this case, her mother, who had passed a few years earlier, came through and was very insistent on the name that they gave the child. And it was correct on the sex of the child. That's Steve's daughter. And stuff.
I was just correct this on Jen. It said a boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. My sister just this past weekend, she became a grandmother for the first time, and it was a chaotic mess. She didn't even, her son called her like 2 days before the child was born to let her know that his girlfriend might be pregnant. And she's in labor within 48 hours. So my sister's a mess. So I go out in my car and I'm praying for the couple and well-being. And of course, the woman had no prenatal care. So we're terrified of the possibilities. And my mother, who's been gone for quite a while now, she came through and spent an hour with me. And she was very close with this grandson. And she had some stern words for him. She gave me 3 specific statements to make sure my sister told her son. And in that process, she let me know that everything was going to be all right. I mean, it was really,
thank goodness.
It was so uplifting and beautiful. And then she was gone. And when she left me, I knew where she was heading. She was heading to Chicago to take charge of the situation. So I told my sister, I said, yeah, mom's out there. Don't, calm yourself. Things are going to be what mother and child are going to be just fine. Mom's in charge, so you know how that's going to go. And it all worked out beautifully. We had the child was born 20 minutes in on Sunday Easter. So, and they were correct the sex of the child.
It's going to be a boy, and I was right.
And they're all healthy. Even without, all the care, they were all born healthy, alert, and my sister's in love with her new grandson.
Oh, well, hey.
So we're really blessed in that sense. I mean, we've had that come through many times for us. And I don't know. It's something that came to me late in life. Steve and Pam introduced me to all this years ago when they had the Lookout House. And I was familiar with table tipping, but had never done it. And they had
Don't put you against the wall.
Yeah. They had a medium from Lilydale that had come down and taught them. In our first session, the table pinned me up into the wall and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. What?
And
we got 4 minutes left of the show.
Okay, I'll get.
I definitely want to hear all your talk.
I feel like we need to have another show with Jim.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you guys back and definitely talk about the table tipping. That sounds awesome.
It really is it's a loving thing, and I have no control over anything. It's just I think the spirits trust me. That's all, and I try to keep myself worthy.
I'm sure they do.
Oh yeah, well I will be at the bash. We were there last year, and we've got a number of families. I remember you last year. Sort of rely on this, for instruction, and we had 3 hours of wild sessions last year at the bash. I mean, it was something.
This year, I'm there. I'm always there, and Jenny's going to join us again this year, so we'll definitely see you.
Oh, Jenny. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so the two of us will be there. We wish Kim can come, but she has work obligations.
Yeah, she has to take care. Obligations. But I saw you last year there with the table tipping, so I would love to check it out this year.
Yeah,
we'll check it out.
My sister will be there. She's Jenny too. That's the one who just became the grandmother.
Oh, cool!
Is that right?
Awesome. So,
cool.
I want to thank you guys for being on the show, Pam. I don't see Steve; he's probably running around somewhere.
Yeah.
And Jim, thanks for coming in. I mean, it was an awesome night. I thought everybody in the audience.
Nice for you to show up with Jim.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, I wish I could have come earlier. Like I said, this has just been a week from hell. It's like every day. It's like,
you'll just have to come back on. You'll have to come back on. We'll have a table tipping show.
Yes, we're definitely gonna have another show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Put you guys on because there's so much we didn't touch. And
we'll do it again.
I just want to
thank
you. Tell Steve wherever he is. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you for everything.
Pam, thank you. Thank you, Jim.
I want to thank everybody in the audience for coming on. We had a great time. People in the audience, please hit the like button, the love button, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Hit some buttons for us here. Make us
hit the like.
I see like two likes. That's not cool. And so I want to tell everybody because we are running out of time here. And I wish I had a lot more. So I just want to tell everybody, guys, you want to say goodbye? Kim, Jenny, anything?
Yeah.
Bye.
Have
a
wonderful
week. Thank you. Have the best time at the bash. Have the best time. It sounds amazing and it's so good. Bigger and better things.
Yeah. We'll bring Kim to the Hoover House.
No,
we're gonna get her out there too. So I want to tell everybody in the audience that when you go on investigations, remember you got to be safe. Want to look for ghosts? You don't want to be a ghost. Forget about it. Ciao, familia. Good night,
guys.
Good night,
everybody.
Hey, how you doing?